Hey guys, welcome back to the news desk here on ThatNewToySmell.com, part of the Pop Culture Network. And as you can see, the studio where we film the news desk is currently under remodeling. And by studio, I mean my basement, and by remodeling, I mean, hey look, I got shelves. So now I can take my toys and kind of display them and put them out there and maybe put together some kind of actual toy-looking backdrop. But for right now, they're all just kind of piled on the shelves and things are more disarrayed than usual. Is disarrayed a word? Regardless, I'm not using this as a crutch to get out of doing the news desk. We're still going to talk about the toy news of this week. Well, maybe next week I can be a little lazy because it will be Thanksgiving, and usually not a lot of toy news on Thanksgiving, just people freaking out over Black Friday. But maybe we'll discuss some of the Black Friday deals you're looking forward to. If you want to talk about that, feel free to stop by the forums at ThatNewToySmell.com, part of the Pop Culture Network. Alright guys, let's start with some toy news from 3A Toys. They released some images this week, including this teaser image of an upcoming toy. Now it doesn't say what it is, and yes, it is blurry and out of focus on purpose. They want to make you, guess and kind of look at it and think about it a little bit. I'm guessing, I'm going to go out on a limb here, but I'm guessing that toy will be based on the artwork of Ashley Wood. Call me crazy, but that's where I see that one going. Bandai also released some images this week. We have the Thundercats 12-inch figure, the Armor of Omens, which comes with a golden lion-o on the inside. That one's pretty neat. We also got Mum-Ra's Stormcharger Deluxe vehicle with a 4-inch Mum-Ra. I don't know what you call this one. He's got the light-up hands. Hairy Palms, Mum-Ra, whatever. But regardless, those images came out after they had a big reveal. MTV Geek originally got the exclusive, and then Bandai sent out pictures to everybody of the new 6-inch figure line. Now, this 6-inch figure line will come with this, the bulky, big Mum-Ra, the buff-looking one. We've got Tigra as part of this lineup. We've got Chitara as part of this lineup. And we've got the Lion O-Face. You know I'm talking about, the O-Face. You know, the O-Face Lion-O. There's a movie called Office Space. Really good, from Mike Judge. Beavis and Butthead, King of the Hill guy. The youth of America, you're lost. You should know your movie history. Nothing better than an O-Face joke. That's all I'm saying. Now, this 6-inch line replaces the 8-inch line, except that the 8-inch line is not actually ending. They've announced that there still will be some 8-inch figures. They're just going to release them whenever, here and there. So if you're a fan of the 8-inch figures and you want to keep buying them, they'll keep making them sometime in the future. For the rest of you, you've got a 4-inch and a 6-inch. I don't even want to know about those arguments. People arguing about 4 inches and 6 inches. In other news, Mattel. Matty Collector Sale went on this week, and Snout Spout sold out. Try saying that 3 times fast. Also, Swift Wind and Bubble Power She-Ra were still available at the time of this recording. Also still available, the horribly overpriced Green Lantern figure, all of the Justice League Unlimited figure, and the DC Retro Action dolls were still available. They're not action figures, they're dolls. With it also being the middle of the month, we got the Ask Matty questions and answers to go over. First up, since Space Ghost was on Batman Brave and the Bold, does that mean he can be considered for DC Universe Classics line or any other DC Mattel line? Like a box set with him and the kids and the monkey. Do we not know the names of the kids and the monkey? Regardless, the answer, that would be an awesome box set. However, that character is not currently within the Mattel contract. So, that was a special deal worked out for the cartoon show. They can't use it for the toys. Sorry, everybody. Number 2, is the Ghostbusters Classics line ending for good after the previously announced 2012 figures are released, or will the line be brought back at a later date? And your answer is the Classics line is not ended. We are still exploring our options beyond 2012 and still hope to bring you some awesome 6-inch figures, but nothing has been set in stone at this point. So probably they have some more sculpts, some prototypes, some ideas that they've worked on. They'd like to put them out one way or another. This kind of goes in with something we talked about a while ago, where they wanted to talk about continuing the line in some form, even though the subscription was not going through this year. Probably another Halloween exclusive set next year, some type of box set, maybe some collector set that can go to Entertainment Earth and Toys R Us, things like that. Number 3. Gygor's bio states that he was released to bolster Skeletor's forces. Are we really reading the bios? Really? We're reading the bios? Alright, fine. Yet, Battleground Evil Lynn's bio indicates she didn't join the Evil Warriors. Is Gygor the leader of another faction, or is he simply that dangerous by himself? The answer, he was released to booster the Evil Warriors, but once out, he went out on his own. He's one bad monkey with his own agenda. So all you Gygor fans, that's your answer. I hope that meant something to you. Number 4. It was mentioned before that you were considering doing a Castle Grayskull in the 2013 line, but scrapped the idea since the subscription numbers are the lowest since its inception. At New York Comic Con, it was stated that if we were to see Castle Grayskull, it would have to be a movie year. Is this indeed confirmation of Castle Grayskull, as well as the fact that we will not see a Masters of the Universe film released before 2014? And the answer, no, we have not confirmed a release date for a feature Masters of the Universe film at this time. It's currently in development with Sony. In development means there's some guy in an office at the movie studio who says, that might be a good idea. It doesn't mean anything else beyond that. So, I mean, there could be work done on it. There could not be work done on it. There could be a couple guys sitting in an office at Sony playing with some Masters of the Universe Classics toys, and that's as far as it's gotten. We don't know. But there's no confirmation of an actual film being made. In development doesn't really mean anything. But if the movie is indeed pushed into production, then they may look at doing a Castle Grayskull. But he also says that it would have to be done in a movie year. Doesn't guarantee it will be done in a movie year. But a movie really, really helps. And finally, number 5, are the shoulder joints on the Voltron figures going to be molded in each character's color, or will they have that circle of white on all of them? The answer, that is not a joint. That circle of white is part of the costume. They've decided in making these figures that white circle on the shoulder is actually painted on as part of the design. Now, I think originally the idea was that they were shiny coverings of armor that were reflecting light and left that white circle. Now they've decided to actually make it part of the costume, and that's actually painted on the new figures. So, those of you thinking that that's some sort of pin going through making a joint, this is not Bandai, this is Mattel. They will paint those joint pieces, so you don't have to worry about that. And I'm still looking forward to Voltron, even though now they're going to force the lion and the figure together at the same time, making them insanely more expensive every time they come out. But hey, that's how it goes. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, next week is going to be Thanksgiving, and usually there's not a lot of toy news. I'm not sure if there's even going to be that much discussion going on other than Black Friday deals. So if you want to talk about some Black Friday deals, past or present, make sure you stop by thatnewtoysmell.com, join the forums, and let us know about them. We'll talk about them next week on the news desk. But hey, maybe there will be breaking news. Maybe something huge will happen. Maybe Sorceress will have some sort of wardrobe malfunction at halftime of a giant football game on Thanksgiving Day, and we can cover it here on the news desk. Probably not going to be that one, though, despite the dreams I have at night. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.